Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here with Michael Anthony Fitness, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally wouldn't work, and we wouldn't be as busy here in the sweatshop. Man, I got 22 blanks right here of the large ones, and I got, oh my goodness, I'm working. Oh, look at it. Babe, you asked for it, you got it. That's going to be the spice rack work. Look at that. Oh, handmade. Covered with dust. So, got something interesting. This is the piece, actually, this is American history. American history right here.
Yeah, one of these is going to.
I don't know if we're going to let this stuff go because...
We've got two. One of them we can give away.
Giveaway?
You know, help raise money for Red Brick House.
This is $200. 200-year-old wood from the house we're rebuilding.
Yeah, we got two of them, so one of them we can do for.
I got to think about that one. That's hard to let go because you can't replace antique hard.
Yeah, but we can use it to raise money for Red Brick House.
Well, anyway,
one of them.
Anyway, forget about the commercial aspect of that. I know it's a little noisy here. I got the fine dust collector going on because I'm trying to suck up all the dust. Apparently, it ain't sucked me up yet. But we got something interesting that the Giants, the Redskins, and the Cowboys can actually share in common. Do you know what that is this year? Now, I know what you Eagle fans are going to say, oh, that you guys won't win the division. No. We are all going to try and go bird hunting and hopefully don't get the bird flu. You know what I mean, Mike? The Cowboys, the Redskins, and the Giants will play every one of the teams that have birds for mascots. We always play the Eagles, and we usually play the Eagles pretty well. I know you guys are going to talk about, well, you couldn't beat us with the practice squad people. Well, maybe your practice squad players are better than your regular ones. Do you ever think about that, Bird Gang? You ever think about that? Maybe that's the case. Maybe your frontline guys are scrubs. That could be the case. But back to my original thing. We all play the Eagles. That's a bird. We all play the Falcons. That's a bird. We play the Ravens. That's a bird. We play the Cardinals. That's a bird. And we play the Seahawks. That's a bird. Once every 12 years or something like that, the two divisions all the divisions play. So this is a chance for us to all go through and beat a whole lot of bird ass, excuse me. Kind of got a little too much dust in the throat. Every time I'm thinking about Eagles, I start choking. What do you think about that, Mike? We're playing on the bird team. Did I forget it?
I don't care who we play as long as we win. I don't care.
Did I forget any of them? That's it. Cardinals, Seahawks, right? We got the Falcons, we got the Ravens, and we got the Eagles. So we face all of the same team. It's going to be interesting to see how that thing goes. Now, you know what's amazing here? We are all focused in on Dak Prescott and his contract. I know everybody is, on the watch.
Haskins made more money this year.
Right. Dwayne Haskins made more money. But I know what they're going to say. Well, he was a first-round draft pick. He's supposed to. Yeah, but you look at what Dak Prescott's done in 4 years versus what that guy did.
Well, some of that.
But regardless, what you got to understand, it's kind of funny in the sense of everybody follows along with the Dallas Cowboys because every day, every single day, every one of these shows have the Dallas Cowboys as a topic. Whether it's Dak Prescott's contract, which we saw earlier on Undisputed Skip. Then they go back through, is the Dallas Cowboys still really America's team? And it's funny because you don't hear nothing about the Cardinals. You don't hear nothing about the Chargers. You very rarely hear anything about the Rams. It's always just the freaking Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? talk to Disney. It's not just Disney, it's Fox too.
Yeah, but Disney owns some stake with Fox.
Hold on, let me turn off this other.
So Disney owns some of Fox too. So
Do what?
Yeah, they do.
That sounds like collusion to me. And they all hate the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, it's mostly their studios, their movie studios, but they still own some stake in with Fox.
I don't know, but it's a mess. That's all I can say. It's a mess.
I mean, they all doesn't matter what you watch.
Turn off the compressor because that's noisy
It
too.
doesn't matter what you watch. They're all saying the same thing.
It's all saying the same thing. Well,
That's how it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta use a few more tools, and then we're gonna do a little bit of a live stream while we're in here painting. See all these. Look, I got 22 of these footballs that are ready to be painted, and I'm doing because Mike's already said he wants 2 spike straps. He said he didn't want 2, and I know somebody's been asking, man, I want spike straps. I know somebody's been asking about tie racks. Still got to figure out how we can do a tie rack. Okay, I don't wear ties, as you know, so I don't know what a tie rack looks like. Huh?
You need the wherever the pegs are. The pegs.
Peg, but how am I gonna make pegs look like a football lace?
That's easy.
Unless I put enough of them close together that they
Well,
look
you
like.
do like a shape, like the shape of the laces.
That's just too hard.
No, it's not.
That's hard.
You have to figure out what type of pegs you want to use. Actually, that might be easier than doing those. Once you get the
This has a lot of steps into it because you got look. You see this? It's got a lip on there, so that way the
I mean, the
stuff's
only
in.
thing is when you do.
And then you got 2 different. This is hard. This is actually the hardest one.
Well, just painting them will be a hell. So I'm talking about a tie rack. Because all the pegs you have
Well,
to paint.
what you do is you paint you get like brass. You get finished pegs. So you paint the base first, and then you just put the pegs in. Use the drill press to drill all the holes. But I don't know. We'll see what we can do on that. But we're trying to be creative. And hopefully Derek's going to have my new website done soon. So that way I can list all this stuff. Because I don't want to put all this stuff in here. Especially, I'm still wanting to know your thoughts on the eagle with his head cut off. Shot glass. I had some people say, that's against America. You're chopping off our national bird's head. It's like, yeah, well, maybe I need to put Eagles, Cowboys, or something underneath them so people understand that's what it's about. So that way I don't have, people coming out storming my house down.
Is this the bum that I was talking about, Dak Prescott?
Huh?
I
No, that's Joe Namath. Joe Namath, he liked to kiss you. Okay, Joe Namath was lit up that Monday night. And was it Susie Colburn? And he was like, she said, well, Joe Namath, it's great to see you here on Monday night. I'd like to kiss you. Well, yeah, that's great and all that, but I mean, but hey, it's Broadway Joe, man. He ended up wearing pantyhose, for a first ad and groundbreaking.
Oh, no, yeah, he played for the Jets.
Yeah, right. He was the one that says, I guarantee we're going to win. He didn't actually, he was just doing that to try and shut people up. He didn't really believe that they were going to beat the Colts. Huh?
I think he went to the Rams.
Yeah, but that's knees. Knees went out. That's destroyed his career. But one little note on this thing, though. What's lost in that game, because people look at and say, oh, Joe Namath, great, incredible passer and everything else. But really, he didn't do a whole lot as far as numbers go in that Super Bowl. It was really the running game.
Yeah,
it was really the running game that won that Super Bowl for him.
I think it was the referees, too.
Well,
Because after
want to talk about
after they won the Super Bowl,
What?
they merged.
yeah,
It
well,
began to merge.
okay, so conspiracy theories abound. Lord, who we got on here? Oh, we got Butt Fumble on here. Played for the Jets, Eagles, Cowboys, and Redskins. Sad thing, he didn't play for the Giants. He would have had the whole NFC East. Yes, sir. What's he talking about today? I'm sure it's going to be Dak Prescott. I guarantee you, it'll be something about Dak.
Well, he's the one that helped Dak Prescott transition. Him and Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was worried about getting back on that field.
All right. So, Mike, what I want you to do is I want all of these half blue. Okay? Then some of them will be blue and white, and some will be blue and gray.
And he's already remembered.
Okay, I'll take those out and spray those. And a few. I want to get I need to get some of the laces put together because we don't have laces. And I want to get
I
this.
thought you had another one you could do.
What, lace?
I thought-
Oh no, that I've got to cut. That's where I'm going to go ahead and cut for the cherry, because I got the cherry one, which has it's a cherry mug rack hybrid. so that way he can put mugs on it as well as cards. You guys keep me busy.
You may want to cut these so we can glue them together.
I am going to do that. That's why I was trying to get everything off of here.
Before we start painting.
You're trying to tell me the workflow.
I don't want to make a whole lot of dust while we're painting.
And that's why I got the fan. Look, we added the fan over here. Does it look dusty in here now besides me? See, that's why.
Dusty too. We're all dusty.
Because we sanded 22 full-size things. Man, I tell you, it's just hard. It's just hard.